Hold up. Pause the track. Stop whatever you're doing. If you missed the Japanese Grand Prix, congratulations. You've officially missed one of the sexiest races of the season so far. Welcome back to On a Flying Lap. With me, your host, Lavesh Pillay, serving hot laps, hotter takes, and the occasional scolding burn for Ferrari strategists. Today we're diving headfirst into the Suzuka stunner that saw Max Verstappen finally pop his 2025 cherry with a W. McLaren breathing down his neck, and Yuki Tsunoda making his Red Bull debut on home soil like a man trying to impress his ex at her wedding. Max Verstappen did what Max Verstappen does. Pull away clean from pole like he was late to a Red Bull board meeting. But unlike previous Suzuka domination sessions, this one had a little more samba in it. Lando Norris and Oscar, it's my birthday, let me win damn it, Piastri, kept him sweating for all 53 laps. Now, don't get it twisted, Max was flawless, but that pit stop just slow enough to turn Suzuka's pit exit into a demolition derby. Norris nearly got cozy with the grass, trying to overtake Max on the exit. Both of them were yelling over the radio like it was a heated Xbox Live match, but the stewards were like, "Meh, boys will be boys. No investigation necessary." That didn't stop Norris from chasing Max like he owed him money. And Piastri was right behind them like the younger brother screaming, "Wait for me, guys!" But in the final lap, it looked like McLaren were about to cook something spicy. Piastri started closing in on Norris like a clingy situationship. "I've got the pace to get Max," Piastri said. Norris said, "Bitch, me too," and then started reeling in the Red Bull like it was a tuna sashimi. Unfortunately, Suzuka's twisty corners aren't exactly tender for overtakes. No swiping allowed. And Max stayed ahead by just 1.4 seconds. His 64th career win. The man has double the wins of Fernando Alonso. That's not a stat, that's a hate crime. Before we get to the spicy midfield madness, make sure to subscribe, follow, share. Do all the things your ex refused to do in your last situationship. Help the pod climb higher than Antonelli on a one-stop strategy. Because trust me, you don't want to miss next week's episode. Now, let's talk rookies, revelations, and regret. Kimi Antonelli, Mercedes' teenage love child, led a Grand Prix at 18 years old. He also clocked the fastest lap, officially making Verstappen's record look like a boomer stat. My man's got acne and apexes in equal measure. And he's already outperforming Grandpa Hamilton. Speaking of Lewis, P7. Best results since joining Ferrari. Aw, adorable. I think we all clapped politely. He overtook Hadjar like a seasoned pro and then settled in like he was just happy to be included. Isaac Hadjar, though, that's a rookie to watch. First points for Racing Bulls in P8. Meanwhile, Bearman continues his "Please Sign Me Full-Time" campaign with back-to-back points, sneaking P10 for Haas. If he scores in Bahrain, Gunther Steiner's ghost might just reappear in the garage, screaming profanities of joy. And then there's Yuki Tsunoda, P12 on debut for Red Bull, at home, in front of adoring fans, and still got driver of the day. It's giving main character energy, but the script didn't have a point subplot. Still, the Japanese fans didn't care. They cheered louder for P12 than they did for Max winning. And let's not forget this. All 20 cars finished. Nobody DNF'd. This was Suzuka, the circuit that eats wings and spits carbon fiber. And somehow we got a finish rate better than my gym goals in January. That's actually a lie. Don't forget to check out Challenge Mode Beyond Limits, where I'm doing a 15 kilogram 3-month weight loss challenge with my friend Prajay. Now, back to Formula One. So what does this mean? Verstappen's back. Norris is still leading the championship by 1 point, but the man is consistently being the second best, which in F1 terms is basically the same as being MVP on a team that never wins the championship. And McLaren, they're officially here to fuck around and find out. Piastri's podium streak is still alive, Norris is on his redemption arc, Zach Brown is probably shirtless in the hospitality suite doing the worm. Meanwhile, Ferrari and Mercedes are playing who can underdeliver with the most style. Next week, we hit Bahrain, and hopefully we get another banger. This has been On a Flying Lap. I'm Lavesh Pillay, your personal DRS zone of unfiltered Formula One takes. Catch you next race weekend.